Hello, folks, and another great day in virtual reality. My name is Robert Carlisle, and I'm going to be your host for today. And today we're going to take a little dive into how you can use virtual reality to maybe offset or scale up your business. Far as offsetting, meaning having other channels that you can connect networks with. So with that being said, I'm just going to do a little bit of scrolling around here. So this experience is the Esports Stadium Arlington, and this is an actual place in Arlington, which is all about the sports that you can do as far as like gaming online. So right now we have an auditorium that's totally empty. There's no tickets sold here, but I just want to give you a little tour of this space right here just to show you how impressive you can actually create an experience. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here, and we'll go ahead and get up on the stage. So right here you can see you have a view of the stage, and of course you can fill the seats up with avatars, with real people that would actually log in and have this experience to watch the esports happening live. So a couple other cool features is right here you can sit at a desk. There's actual computer there, and even right here, this is pretty cool. Like when you're celebrating who wins the game, like these folks right here, whoever the winner would be, they would go ahead and push the button right there, and the balloons would basically drop. There you go. So how cool is that to be celebrating whatever your business is about, and at the same time having the ability to immerse yourself in this experience. So let me show you some other cool features. So of course you get to tour the whole place. Here's I guess a place where people can sit down, conversate, meet and greet, and just have conversation while being in virtual reality. So this is a great way that you can socialize. Let's go over this way, as well as purchase items in real life. So you can actually let's go over here. I believe you can click on some of the stuff, maybe not over here. But all this stuff is basically for sale that you can buy in virtual reality, and at the same time have it shipped to you via Amazon or whatever merchant account that you have set up. So let's go over here, and I believe you could click on and get information. So it looks like they have everything disabled here, but what I'll do is I'll take you to another experience that you can actually click on it and show the purchase and everything. So that's cool. And then here's another cool thing. In VR, you can actually play games. So how cool is that? So I can actually pick up one of these ping pongs right here and play the game right here. Actually, I think it's on this side. Throw it this way. See that? I'm in desktop mode, so I don't have full control over the how hard they throw the ball. But in actual VR, you can actually control it. So right here, take this. Here we go. So what a cool way to to entertain your guests, any new prospects that you want to bring into your business. How cool it would be to have a whole experience built out the way you want it, to where you can show your new business prospects, and what your business is all about, and at the same time entertain them. So let me go ahead and show you real quick how to res up a portal. Let me go ahead, go up into the codex, and I'll take you over to more of like a retail experience, which I am showing you right now, but I'll show you one. This one's for basically selling VR headsets. So this is actually a desktop mode that I'm in. Now imagine if you wanted to, go another level and actually get someone immersed in the VR experience. Of course, you could bring them to a store in real life, or you could actually bring them to a virtual store just from your own desktop, and they could actually go right from there and make the purchases. So let me go ahead and just make sure that we got everything set up here. Everything looks good. So some ideas on how to use virtual reality for your business. One, retail, e-commerce. Number two is meeting, doing conferences. Imagine, how much money is spent on people traveling all over the globe, meeting face to face with businesses, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there is a cost to that. Now, imagine you maybe purchased a VR headset for a big prospect, and you say, hey, I'd like you to join us for a meeting in VR. We think it would be very entertaining. At the same time, you would see the impact of having an immersed experience. So over here, okay, let me go ahead and close this out. So I'm actually on desktop mode, as you can see right here. Let me go ahead and change that. So look at this. So I could actually come over here, click on the box. Okay, I have the box in my hand, and I could actually just click on the box again, and it says a link to purchase this product has been posted in nearby chat. So go to nearby chat, click on nearby chat, and there you go, folks. So let me go ahead. That's going to go ahead and open up on a separate screen, which I'll go ahead and show you the actual link that opened up in a second here once it reses up. So here we go. Here's the link that just opened up. I clicked on this link right here, and now I'm able to go right to basically click to purchase. So how cool is that, folks? Just the value that this brings with scaling your business up online. So everybody does shop online. Everybody knows about Amazon, Wayfair, eBay, and those are all online ways to purchase things. So how cool is it to actually be in the experience, get the experience of actual shopping, and do a click to purchase? Another cool feature, and the sky's the limit, being able to socialize in VR. So say, I want to connect with somebody in VR. All I'd have to do is go into my friends list right here, click on friends list. Right now it's empty, but here we go. So see these marks right here? This shows that they are actually online. So if I wanted to send them a message, I would just click send message. Say I wanted them to do some work for me, maybe they're a freelancer, maybe I need something built as a 3D asset. I could actually send them the GIF and say, hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars if you, build this for me, and you can do e-commerce. This is what the cryptocurrency is all about. Or if I wanted to just go teleport to them, I could just click that button and I would go right to where they're at, and I could have a conversation right then and there with them. So how cool is that, to be able to have a conversation right then and there and meet that person? And the cool thing is you can meet new people as well. So say I want to meet Jesse. Okay, I'll type in Jesse. Let's see how many Jessies are in here. Look at this. These are all the Jessies that are in Sanzar. I don't personally know them, but maybe I want to get to know them. But this is a thing, the way that I found the right way to engage people is first, meet them in VR and get to know them, and then ask them if you can friend them. Unlike Facebook, you're just blurting out, friend requests to everybody, and you're hoping that they'll accept your friend request, and then it's just a text that goes back and forth. Here you're actually having a conversation in real life. You can tell them a little bit about yourself. At the same time, your identity is totally protected. It's up to you if you want to reveal who you are in real life and give them more information for them to connect with you, maybe on LinkedIn or on Facebook. It's totally up to you. But here you can actually get to know them, verbally, and actually talk with them and, learn more about them and maybe their business before you even want to accept their friend requests. So that's another way to scale your business up. This experience right here was just created for VR headset users. And the cool thing here is, it has the concept of, having a VR headset and going to a VR store to actually purchase a VR headset. So let me take you to another experience. So we're going to go up into the Codex. And folks, um, just like how, you know, websites were like the big thing, and you know, thousands of dollars to create websites. Now they're like pennies. Now they're like a couple dollars, and you can have a website built. VR's is it's going to happen the same way. It costs thousands of dollars, you know, to, you know, build something from scratch. But, you know, all I can say, folks, is now there's an opportunity for you to learn how to be a creator in virtual reality, which this is an awesome how-to, you know, example right here. But all these examples right here are people that have created this from scratch. Now, some of these are corporate. Some of these were built from a professional company. But most of these are built from someone just coming onto the platform and resing things into an experience and moving around, and voila, they have an experience. So I'm going to take you to this TurnUp VR. Kind of like, you know, it's, you know, VR is kind of like the imagination of that person, right? You know, it's what they have in their mind and how they project or how they foresee, you know, the future being, or how they want to see it, you know, an experience. So this is a thing, folks. You know, the sky is the limit here. You know, the more you know, the more you can put into this. But this is a thing. There's so many freelancers out there that do this for a living. There's people that build 3D assets and actually sell them every day and make a decent living out of doing that. So how cool is that to actually, you know, be able to work from your home, from a desktop, create content for people to purchase. So I'll show you that towards the end on the actual store, which we have the icon right here. But we're going to go ahead and go to this experience right here. And most importantly, I really appreciate your time where you're able to, you know, share time with us to, you know, maybe get a little, you know, just a surface look of what is potential with using a VR platform. So we all know that VR, AR, and mixed reality is going to be the new way of basically getting content. And you know, some of the things that you know, I just see great value in is, like, imagine the big TV screen that you put in your house or in your business. Now you can actually put as many as you want, and there's really not, you know, a cost to it. It's just a matter of copying and importing into this, and you can have as many big screen TVs as you want. So the cost of building in virtual reality versus the real world, you know, there's a huge cost savings in that. So while this is resing up, this is actually a pretty big experience. So that's why it's taking a little bit of time, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and get inside the TurnUp VR, which we will show you a cool experience. So this experience is kind of like a nightclub to, at the same time, where it shows you portals on different experiences, and there's a lot of work put into this one, but the imagination, like I said, just runs wild in VR here. So if there's anybody in the experience, I'll keep the mics off and then we can turn them on. So here we have an experience. It looks like it's like a nightclub, and you can go ahead and sit down. You can have a conversation. As you can see out the window there, there's things happening out there. And here we have a club. So let's go ahead and go outside the club. And this is just a meeting area. So we're going to go ahead and exit. For some reason we're not, maybe the script is not set here. Maybe I go a different way. Let's see here. Let's see. I guess there's not, the point to get out is not set there. So, oh, there we go. So it looks like we see, oh. So over here, folks, we have a screen which, So for some reason, I'm not able, maybe there's an event going on right now, therefore they have this blocked out. Okay, let's go over this way. So it looks like the scripts are now working. They might be running an event in here, therefore the scripts are dedicated to another event, but I'm just going to give you a quick overview. So this is basically information that you can post up, and let's see, we'll go ahead and stand on this. Let's see if anything reses up on here. But anyways, you could actually get information on different worlds, maybe assets you want to sell. You can put in this area right here. So this is like an information, like a billboard or an advertisement board. So right here it says drinks. So think of a restaurant, I guess a bar. You want to get information on where your local bars are. Here would be to get games, and then you can even actually play a game in VR right here. Look at this. So there's a shooting range right there. I'm just going to do a quick little view of everything. Here we have, oh wow, so I guess you jump on these. Looks like a little hoverboard. Okay. And then I'm not sure how to, oh, there we go. Had it going for a second there. But see this, folks, how cool is that to have a cool experience that you can bring people, interact with them. And let's go ahead and I want to show you, let me go ahead and show you the store now. So let's see, you got avatar looks, you got scene creations, you got buy Sanzar dollars. This is basically cryptocurrency. Buy items for sale. So that's actually in the shop. So you can actually buy that stuff right in the experience. Now here we have, it's a backpack, and it looks like it's items that you can res up in. So let's go ahead and put a dice. Let's see if that reses up right there. Oh, there you go. So here's a dice. I got it in my hand. Go ahead and exit out. So look at this. I could play that game, what, Yahtzee? We could roll the dice. Oh, there you go. And let's see what we roll. I'm going to roll a 6 here. Let's see if it rolls on 6. Nope, rolled a 2. So that's cool. Let's see. Okay. Now this is the world create button. I'm not going to get into that right now because that's a whole other segment that I can go through. But folks, if you're looking at scaling your business up, if you're looking at having another option and using virtual reality to entertain new business prospects or just do presentations, here's a cool spot, a cool place that you could entertain. So let me take you to one other place, and then we're going to wrap this up here. I'm going to take you to a where you can actually do a presentation. Okay, so let me take you to, okay, here we go. This is actually a classroom which you can actually do a lecture. So everybody consumes that. Everybody's used to Netflix and how you can stream data across and just thumb through all the information that you want. Same thing with virtual reality. You have that ability to just go through the information. So right here, this is a classroom setting. You could be a lecturer in the front here, giving giving a class a block of instructions. Giving a course, teaching a new language. I mean, the sky's the limit on the opportunities that you can do in VR. What if you are, teaching people how to be effective speakers, for their business? How cool is that to actually, have them, make their avatars, see themselves like in an avatar body, giving a speech like this. I mean, this is consistent. This could also be a training tool for them to actually get ready for an important speech that they might be doing out in public. So think of like for officials that speak, in large audiences or in the public, they could use this VR to actually help them get prepared for a speech. Politicians. There's so many things that you can do with this. So let me show you one last thing. I know I keep saying that I'm going to wrap this up, but I'm so excited to show you this information that I think it's very important. Let me go back in the Codex here, and let me take you to this experience right here. This is an experience that, it's kind of like just a test site where you can res things up, res, buildings up, res whatever you want, and test them out before you actually go public with your site. So a lot of people have test sites, and I want to show you something that we're working on for a client that's really excited about what we're doing here, and they're just getting used to the new social VR platforms that are in the markets. And this is for a company that does 3D CAD to help business owners basically see what it looks like before they actually put their money down on basically doing the big build. So this is more of like the concept part of the 3D CAD of building out a floor plan to actually see what it would look like in real life. We've all heard of success stories with big franchises, how they do the floor plans and then they put everything in theory how it should work, and then they time everything out to see the most efficient way. And everybody knows that McDonald's, if you haven't seen that one documentary about McDonald's, how they became successful, they're all about planning, having a floor plan, and having all the employees in the right place at the right time to make it run very smooth. So same concept here. We can basically construct the floor plan and then put items that in place to where we think, or where the owner thinks would be the best place to have it for their operation. So as soon as this loads up, I'll take you for a quick tour of this. There might be some folks here, so I'll probably keep my mic off, but they might want to have a conversation. So maybe that will be a great spot that we can conversate with someone new in VR, and I'll show you how easy it is to actually connect with somebody in VR and start a conversation. So the scene is loading right now. As soon as it reses up the avatars, we will be in this experience. So how cool is that, folks? Just to be able to have another platform that you can connect with people. Now this is the thing. This is international. I mean, you can go worldwide with this. Anywhere there's an internet connection, someone with a desktop, a PC can download this this VR solution, and voila, they're connected. So we all know, or if you haven't heard, Facebook, with their new platform coming out in spring of 2020, they're getting into the social VR. They see the impact that VR can have on the world, on societies, on communities. They know that it's a great way to build communities up and connect them, right from their desktop. So, Facebook has come out with some really cool new software, new hardware for virtual reality that's affordable now. I mean, back a couple of years ago, I mean, you're spending thousands of dollars just to get a basic setup. So this is the thing about VR headsets. They're really not going to change. The model of it will pretty much stay consistent. It's just a matter of the speed of the internet, the speed of the software, and the content creators that will make that platform flourish. So we're just about there, and as soon as this reses up, I'll give you a quick tour of the 3D CAD that we have a partial build with it. But the cool thing is that we are connected with a whole bunch of freelancers that are on this platform that do awesome and great work. I mean, it's phenomenal what I've seen. So from scripting to 3D layouts to avatar creations to world creations. I mean, there's so much that happens in VR, and I've been studying some other solutions out there that are making this possible for the average user. So the code's already done. Basically, it's just it's just the new technologies that are incorporating the codes that are out there to have the virtual experience. I mean, there's basically AI software out there that you can just say, hey, build me a world, and there it is. So cool stuff on the horizon, and that's all I'm going to say. Horizon, you might want to look that up. Facebook will be releasing a new platform. It kind of has a Disney feel to it because they want to attract all the spectrum, as far as from the young to the old, and they want to kind of have a happy medium content. So some businesses want totally make it look real. They don't want any cartoon look. That's fine. That's possible. Some folks want to just have cartoon look because they don't want to reveal their identity in real life. So that's possible as well. So here I'm showing you a platform that's kind of like right in the middle of everything, and all I can say is that it's a huge opportunity right now. The other thing I haven't told you folks about is the opportunity to actually sell your work that you make in here. So this platform is getting ready to release another platform that you can actually, all the work that you put into building these experiences up, you can actually sell them for, and make money off. And as long as it's your content that you created, you licensed everything yourself, you'll be able to resell it to anybody that wants to consume your content. So how cool is that? I mean, another thing what I like about this platform, I just gotta say this, to build a VR platform, one, you gotta have a server. Number two, you gotta have the equipment for it. Number three, you gotta have the know-how. You gotta have the expertise. And this is the thing. We are going to be creating a university to help people that just want to do the basics. Hey, Robert, I want to learn how to, make a hat, and I want to sell it in this virtual reality platform. Tell you what, we're going to give classes on that. Very, 1, 2, 3 how-to steps on how to do that. So, definitely look out for that. Let me see. Someone just sent me a chat right here. It's one of my friends. So this is another cool thing right here. He just said, and I think I'm just going to say on my way, doing a live stream. See you in a few. There you go. So I just sent a message to one of my friends. Okay, he's actually, I believe he's in the experience right now. Let me go ahead and turn my mic on. Actually, I'm going to bring you over here into this area right here. Okay, so this is a store that is being created to it's basically a floor plan. And as you can see here, it's not all textured out. We purposely left it like that so we can show the difference between what it looks like in real life or in a VR platform versus what still needs to be done. So here you can stream just some ideas. You can stream your business on a TV so people can see that. That's basically advertising for you. You can put a Facebook, your Facebook information in here. Now, like I was telling you, we could actually set this up to see how effective it would be, with the flow, the workflow in here. So here you can see it looks like they're blenders with a sink, with where you would store all the provisions and stuff. And you could just do scenarios in here. We could actually set up little quests that you could pre-train people on how to make smoothies before they even get the interview. So businesses could use this to pre-qualify new hires. So how cool is that? Another cool thing is you could put stuff all over the place in here, and you could say, is this in the right place? You could say, well, that's not in the right place. Where does it belong? You can make stations and where things need to be. Now over here, you could actually, qualify people, get people trained up on how to, be properly trained on sanitation. Also, right behind me, we don't have the walls up, but you could do time and temperatures. first in, first out. There's so many things that you could do in VR to get people, to get your employees prepped up to on day one. So that way you're not wasting all that valuable time on information they should know. So that way you're going to cut your labor cost. So how cool is that? But let's go ahead and find, I think Chaz is over. He might have left. Go over here. Go out the door. Go and click this. I think he's just right around the corner. I have this in a high def right now, so that's why it's a little bit laggy on my desktop. Oh, looks like he might have left, but that's okay. But folks, I really appreciate your time, and if you're looking at another avenue to scale up your business, to immerse your business and show people about what you're all about in your business. If you want to do e-commerce in virtual reality, we can do that. If you want to create like a whole city and have people come in here and just be wowed with how VR, where VR is going, we can create big cities for you as well. So if you're looking for a new something that's new and what nobody else has, definitely reach out to us. We're happy to have a conversation with you. Happy to take you on a tour. This is all a free sign up, so there's no upfront cost to get in here and experience this. But if you want things built out, we can show you around and give you some ideas. And at the same time, we can listen to what your ideas are, put them on paper, give you a little demo of it, and then if you like what you see, then let's have a conversation on building out an experience for you. So with that being said, folks, my name is Robert, and I thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this quick video and allowing me to share some time with you. And we look forward to speaking with you. So take care and have a great day. Bye-bye now.